We're standing here at the Los Banos Creek Detention Dam, which was built in 1963 as a protection for the San Luis Canal, which was built very soon thereafter. Los Banos Creek got its name because this was a route that the Padres came over the hills in the pre-1900, in the 1870s. They would stop at the head of this reservoir. It's actually not inundated. There are a series of pools there that they'd stop and camp and bathe before they came on into the valley, or as they exited the valley where they would stop. It became known as the Baz, or Los Banos, and then this creek became Los Banos. There's a town down below that has the name of Los Banos, hence the name of this area. The detention dam was built strictly for detention of water. It was not built as a water supply project, and it's been operated every year since 1963. When the reservoir fills up, they don't use the water supply for anything, and in a 2 or 3 year stretch where we don't get significant rainfall, the lake just evaporates down. So we've put together a joint project together with the downstream interests, which includes Grasslands Water District, who manages private wetlands, a significant, if not the largest private wetlands within the United States, San Luis Water District, a federal ag water service contractor, and CCID, which is Central California Irrigation District, the district that I manage. The idea would be for us to use existing facilities largely with some revision to extend them into the reservoir to be able to push water from the California Aqueduct or San Luis Canal into the reservoir, and then store that water for when we need it, and then when we do need it, to release it down the creek and pick it up at a facility that we recently constructed down at the Delta Mendota Canal. So we'll be able to put water in when we have water in excess, take water out when we need it, and benefit all three agencies.
We're here at a new diversion structure and a weir that we were able to accomplish with some drought relief funding from the Bureau of Reclamation. This is a collaborative project between Grassland Water District, San Luis Water District, and the exchange contractors. And what we're doing is we're better utilizing flood flows that are released from a small holding reservoir that sits up above us called the Los Banos Creek Reservoir.
Those flows would go down and be delivered to the Grasslands Water District when deliveries are made to them from this facility during the time that they're flooding up their refuges in the fall.
The Grassland Ecological Area encompasses about 240,000 acres. It's the largest contiguous wetland in the western United States and the largest remaining of the last 5% of wetlands in California. So they're an integral component of the Pacific Flyway, both from a overwintering habitat perspective, but moreover our ability to actually grow the food that these birds need to make their annual migration and to breed and to continue to be healthy.
The partners are anticipating putting water in this reservoir nearly every year, whereas on an annual basis very little water flows down here except for those flood years to fill this up. So we're anticipating annually having a full reservoir here going into the summer, as opposed to in previous years where it would actually evaporate down. So from a recreation standpoint, much preferred operation. From an environmental standpoint, Los Banos Creek sits dry annually, except for when this evaporated dry reservoir fills up from flood flows and then starts to spill over and into the creek. We will now re-regulate this flow and have the creek wet annually, and develop along the Los Banos Creek corridor a habitat for the various species that habitate that area.
And that really speaks volumes to our sustainability. We need to find local projects. We need to collaborate. This is a great example of collaboration. We've got the exchange contractors that are a senior water right holder, San Luis Water District, a junior water right holder, and a refuge contractor. And then also, seeing benefits to the local municipality.